Hello and welcome to Take 2 of Sights Uncena, the first, only, and God willing, last wrestling podcast on the internet. As always, I'm Jet Grind, the guy who watches SmackDown. With me is Zed Scissors, who watches Raw.
Hi, I'm not fully convinced I'm alive right now.
And also Dump is here.
Same.
Perfect. Discord broke on us.
It super did.
It's still unstable.
Twice.
I do not trust it.
This is the second day in a row we've tried to record, technically.
That's second. Well, okay.
Yeah,
I
we
guess
tried
yesterday.
to record yesterday, but you were gone.
You called while I was unaway on Discord. What did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. I've messaged you while you were away, and you've shown up like 10 seconds later.
Yeah, that's usually because I'm away because I don't want to be bothered.
Yeah. So that's just me not caring.
A plus.
So things to get through real quick because we didn't have last week. The Bar of the Tank champs on Raw now. AJ Styles beat Jinder Mahal as the WWE champion, and James Ellsworth has been released. I think that's it. Let's just go. What the hell happened on Raw then?
Alright, so, again, I was tired as shit, so I woke up 10 minutes into the show. And the same thing was happening this week that was happening last week, which is you got Stephanie McMahon yelling at Angle. And it looks like the exact same shit, but it isn't, so I'm not going to complain this time. Steph's like, oh, it's all your fault, Angle. You're a piece of shit. I never should have trusted you. Which is true, because why would you trust Kurt Angle? It's not a bad thing to realize. A little late, but, you know. But who cares? The Shield's here.
Okay.
Because they gotta be here. I don't know what they're gonna do, but Reigns is back. Gotta show that shit off. Angle still has it, according to the crowd. He's keeping it on the wraps till Leon makes it to the islands.
Damn it.
Gonna take that joke, put it in my pocket, save it for later.
Gotta put that in my joke pocket.
I'm gonna throw it in my joke junk drawer when I get home. So.
Gonna email that joke to my dad.
Well, that might be a little difficult. So when he starts yelling at Reigns, like, fuck you for being sick. Like, come on. I don't think he chose to get sick, although maybe he did. You know, he's gonna wrestle whatever he had at Survivor Series.
Gotta wrestle the mumps at Survivor Series.
Yeah, he's gonna fight microbes and shit. Like can Superman punch billions of cells at once.
I don't think that's how it works.
I wish it was.
Well, I mean, considering how small cells are, if you punch anything, I think you technically are punching billions of cells. So
Checks out, I think.
So what does the Shield want to do? They want to do something. They want to fight the New Day. Because, of course they do. What a shock.
sure.
So the commentators are going on, they're like, oh, what if the New Day doesn't accept? Which I wish would have happened. I wish the New Day would have just been like, fuck you, Shield. We don't want to fight you.
Just like, nah.
Now it's time for commercials. Which was okay with me, because I just changed the channel and watched some Futurama. Works with me!
Got were there any spicy jokes in Futurama?
Well, yeah, because it's a good show, but I didn't put them down.
Okay. Well, that's...
It's not as important as Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I don't need to do a play-by-play basis of Futurama for you.
No, that's just too much.
Confirmed Yu-Gi-Oh! More important than Futurama. Thank you, Zach.
Not to me. But I want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! More because it's dumber. So we come back from commercial, and it's got to remind us about Mattel and their stupid whatevers. Okay, whatever. I don't care. But now we got to decide the final member of the women's Raw team. I don't even know who's left at this point. Oh, but of course, Mickie James comes in.
Oh, of course.
Already, I want out of this fucking match. I'm done. Just please. But thankfully, Alexa doesn't show up, so it's not... There's not a lot of talky bits.
It's not as bad as it could be.
Could always be worse. So next up is Dana Brooke. Okay, I don't gotta worry about her winning, so who cares? And then Bayley. Okay. So, majority of this match is Dana Brooke exists to get bodied for Mickie and Bayley to fight over the pin.
Uh-oh.
Dana
Okay.
Brooke is basically a dead body, and Mickie and Bayley are playing tug of war to see who gets to pin her. Commercials. Come on back, and Dana Brooke actually has a moment where she's the only one standing. And what does she do? Well, all the members of Team Raw are standing outside of the ring, and she decides, I'm gonna talk shit about Asuka and smack her.
Oh? Okay.
And guess what happens?
Asuka, rips her arm out of her socket?
She comes over and gives her a big goddamn boot in the face.
Ah.
What did you think was gonna happen? Oh my, people are choosing to lose all over the place. And so Bayley just comes over, is like, oh, she's dead. Alright, I'm gonna just pin Mickie and win.
Alright.
Okay.
That tracks, I think. Maybe?
That was a conscious choice to lose.
Why not?
Next up is Enzo.
Oh, no! Why must it be
Here
Enzo
we
o'clock?
are.
I wish to turn back the clock and go to not Enzo o'clock.
No.
Roll back
Damn.
the rock, because we're back at Dinosaur Story. You set me up for that one.
Did I?
Yes. Talking about turning back the clock. It's the fucking main song from that movie.
I've never seen that.
Oh
I didn't
my
even
God.
know it was a movie.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. We come back from commercials. Fuckface McGee is here with his internet troll of a partner, fucking Drew Gulak.
Ooh.
Exactly. He's a cruiserweight, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't give a shit about the cruiserweights.
So, it's time for my favorite part of the show. What the fuck is Enzo wearing, and why are my eyes bleeding?
Is there a good answer?
He's wearing a jacket that has both leopard print and zebra print on it.
What?
That's not even mismatched clothing at that point. That's just a wholly terrible single article of clothing.
So I see Enzo is already getting in your good graces, Hazan.
He's wearing a hat that says loved on it because it's the only time Enzo feels loved, so. And I was too busy looking at this horrible, horrible man, and I come back and he's talking about NBA shorts and not having pockets. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. My hatred just blocked out everything he was talking about. His fucking shrivel just passed through my brain. Whatever, doesn't matter, because Kalisto's here. Good, I like Kalisto.
Oh, good.
Gulak's out here, and his whole thing is he wants to end chanting. No more chanting ever. I don't understand what you want. What is your whole fucking deal?
I don't know. You would know better than I do.
And I don't know. Whatever. Kalisto's here, and he's got Tozawa with him. Because everyone worth the damn is on Kalisto's team.
Yeah,
But, you know,
that tracks.
You know who's on Enzo's team? The fucking commercials. Alright. So the match... Come back, and the match is all about Team Kalisto is clearing out the fucking ring. And then they just mash the taunt button because they're just having a good time in the ring. And as per a regular Enzo match, Enzo wins by doing Either nothing or literally one move, and it's literally one move this time.
Oh, good.
And they decided to just let him win. Whatever.
Alright.
I don't care. Let's just fucking move on. Miz
Sounds
is
like
up next.
Sounds like a good match.
Yeah, it was great. It was worth 2 whole sentences. Yeah, Miz is up next. Can we please get some more Reeking Phantom? Please, 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 please. Nope, it's time for replays.
Nice.
Great.
Hell yes.
Gotta replay shit. Oh my god, and they play the whole fucking thing of like, hey, remember when Strowman got fucking killed? Like,
vaguely?
I remember because I was so fucking bored. Oh my, filling 3 hours must be a lot easier when you just replay the same footage over and over again. So we go backstage and Samoa Joe Kurt Angle's wrangling all his members of Team Raw together, and Samoa Joe is talking to Braun Strowman. How can you talk to a fucking stinky specter? He's beyond your realm of understanding. Samoa Joe.
Stinky Spectre. Also, don't you mean Samoa Joe?
You're right. Samoa Joe.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
Yeah, that's all we care about here on Sights Uncena.
Samoa Joe, yep.
The only way I'd be scared of him is if I was dressed as a Twinkie. Thanks, Scott Steiner.
I love Scott Steiner. He's so bad.
He's the worst, and I love him.
He ain't great. He's a genetic freak.
He is. He loves all his freaks. He's gonna have a tailgate party for all his freaks out there. When you run lickety split.
Also, wait, is he a genetic freak or the genetic freak?
I don't know.
Well, he's the genetic freak, but then he uses his shadow clone jutsu, and then he's just a genetic freak.
I quit.
So do I.
Well, this has been another episode.
Yep. Continues on.
Very well. So, Angle comes in, and he's like, hey, Jordan, I totally picked you just because you're my son, but we gotta prove to other people that you can actually fucking fight. So I'm gonna throw you at Bray Wyatt so he can eat your soul. Have fun! Thanks, Kurt Angle. You're a good dad.
Thanks, Dad. I'm gonna beat the cult man up.
So...
Does he beat the cult man up?
Well, we'll cover that. I don't want to spoil it.
I unfortunately know what happens because they played the entirety of the Survivor Series catch up on SmackDown.
Oh, I'm sure.
That included the entirety of the plot line about it from Raw this week. So
we go over to Strowman and he's like, I still want to fight Kane.
I'm
really
sorry.
wants that.
What?
He still wants that kaiju fight. This is big old beefy motherfuckers that should not have the mic in their hand.
They say if you put Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and the Big Show in the same ring, the apocalypse happens.
It's like watching a silent film. Every once in a while, there's a title card that shows up for words, which is just roar, brorg, and of course,
I want to know how you would subtitle that.
Well, we saw it on the shirt: 1 B, 2 R's, 3 A's, 3 U's, and 3 N's.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, that checks out.
Except the R's kind of look like A's, so it just says Bong.
Bar. Bone. B-17 Boner. Oh, fuck me. Alright, Miz TV is up next. And he's co-starring with a talking donut.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The Donut Repair Club. I forgot I made a Donut Repair Club reference in my notes. Oops.
Oh, so it all ties back. It's all just a perfect circle.
Like a donut.
A donut.
I hate both of you.
I was watching birdie matches, which also involve donuts, so it does all tie back to what it's all about, donuts.
Yep, no, this episode is sponsored by donuts.
Do not continue this. Let's move on.
Very well. Miz is like, oh yeah, resident internet tough guy Baron Corbin. Watch out, Miz. He might call you a beta cuck if you say that. So he's like, let's bring out my boys, my resident goof boys, Cesaro and Sheamus.
Oh, right, they're friends. I keep forgetting that.
For some reason, I don't know why. So they come out, and they're just here to talk shit about the Shield and SmackDown.
Oh, that's different, I think.
So the crowd gives a "You look stupid" chant to poor old Sheamus. Like, look, leave my goof boy alone, Atlanta. Come on.
No, he has that dumb mohawk, and I hate it.
He's so... I love it. It's so stupid. So Miz says that we are the champions, and he just lets it go. Doesn't quote some queen. He just lets it fly.
He doesn't, look around the room and go, "We are the champions, my friends."
No, he just says we are the champions, and I was very disappointed in him.
I, too, am disappointed in Mike the Miz Mizzen. I'm probably pronouncing his last name incorrectly.
I don't fucking know. He's just Miz to me, with his fucking Mizians.
I just had a realization.
And what'd that be?
At Survivor Series, it is going to be the man with Mizians versus the man with a Minions tattoo.
Oh, fuck. That's terrible.
Why does Baron Corbin have a Minions tattoo?
I don't know. Why does Enzo have a poop emoji on his butt flap?
I mean, that's at least funny and, not
No,
a
it's
Minions
not!
tattoo.
That is not funny.
It is comedic genius compared to a Minions tattoo with Jason Voorhees' mask and a machete.
They're both garbage and belong in the fucking toilet.
I don't think that's where you put garbage, Zed.
That's where I put fucking Braun Strowman, that's for sure.
In the toilet?
Yeah.
Alrighty then, buddy.
It's where you put Monster. Come on. Some kind of monster. Fuck Saint Anger, anyways. So,
You flush it out. You flush it out.
We gotta show the SmackDown Siege again.
Of course.
It happened so long ago that they're replaying it with a fucking film grain, so it looks like Cuphead now. Guess it's as old as Mickey James. Alright, commercials. Come back. Alright, we gotta go fight Living Thresh. He's cured of his curse virus. Goody. We gotta bring out Jason Jordan. We gotta fight. Alright. So Bray is basically winning this entire fight by just doing Tekken-style sidesteps. So Jordan can charge right into the barricades like an idiot. Because he's got fists like Tekken.
Of course. Wouldn't be an episode of Sights Unseen without you referencing fists like Tekken.
He referenced it during Mario Party too!
Yeah, I did. This song is so bad, I love it. So, Booker T actually concedes that Jason Jordan might know what the fuck he's doing, which is weird.
Oh, right, that reminds me. While I'm thinking about Booker T, either you want to take a run at guessing what Booker T's shucky ducky quack quack moment is going to be for Survivor Series?
Probably the one that was supposed to have Jason Jordan in it, because he hates Jason Jordan and he's not in it anymore. That's my guess.
Dup, you want to take a run?
No.
Dup, you have to do it.
But the Duckies!
No.
Dup!
No.
Dup!
No.
Fine.
The Duckies.
No.
Fuck the Duckies. I hate them. They ruin Terra Tubes. They're pieces of shit.
What?
It's the 9th level of Battletoads.
Oh.
The Ducks are fuckwits. I hate them.
Gosh.
What? Oh yeah, that's the worst reference I've ever made.
I'm making hand motions that you can't see. Just continue.
Very well. So yeah, Jordan reverses Sister Abigail to win that match. Cool. Jordan celebrates, but then Bray gets up and just fucks him up. Like, Bray was having fun with that. He doesn't like that shit. He was just trying to have some fun.
I'm glad my boy Bray finally gets to have some fun.
He was having some fun, but then Jordan throws Bray right into a fucking camera. I thought killing cameramen was SmackDown's territory, but here we are. Also, I wish I had my 3D glasses for that, but I don't think Raw is in 3D.
Probably not. I don't think it's in smell-o-vision either.
Well, that's 4D. Only things as high caliber as Spike is 4 can have that. So
I think Duff's just dead.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Are you dead? He died. Okay. So they tussle for a bit longer, and then Jordan like fucks his leg up, and he's legit like fucked up because he's walking all funny. So oops, that's not good.
Oh yeah.
Commercials, we come back, and we got some ice on that leg. Angle's being a dad. He's like, son, I don't think you can compete with that leg. Just stay home and have some soup and Sprite or some shit. That's what you have when you're sick. Shut up.
Soup and Sprite?
Yeah, Sprite.
I
What?
actually did. Is that not like a thing you heard?
No, I'm used to like chicken noodle soup and flat Coke or ginger ale. Sprite?
Yeah.
What?
Flat
I mean, it's
Coke?
a Midwest thing. Because I learned about that back when I was living in Iowa.
What the shit is wrong with the Midwest?
You're drinking
A lot of
flat
things.
Coke.
Okay, Zed has got a pretty important point.
I'm
there.
drinking fucking pop. You're drinking flat ass Coke.
No, because I drink ginger ale.
That fucking
You
Coke's has got a flat ass, like Hank Hill or some shit. You're drinking that, but Sprite. Ah.
Yeah. He's got a point, you know?
If you're gonna drink flat Coke, just drink Pepsi.
Hey, you know what my favorite wrestling slogan from the 90s was? Flat asses. There we go.
Flat
we can continue
asses.
now.
Okay.
We can go now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, kids, into the truck. Let's get out of here.
What?
You said we can go now.
Oh.
So, what's Kurt gonna do? Is he gonna let his son fight like he wants to, or is he gonna be a dad?
I mean, that seems very irresponsible to let somebody fight with, like, a messed up leg, knee.
You know what else seems irresponsible? Saying, hey son, go fight that evil demon monster, man. Just to prove.
Gotta prove that you're the best.
But he's not. But we'll never find out what Kurt thinks because we fade away.
Oh, good.
Now it's time for the one thing from this night I actually remember.
Oh boy.
It's time for a drinking game, because Lesnar's here.
Ah, good.
Time for your notes to get infinitely more incomprehensible.
Yeah, definitely. So, I guess Lesnar isn't fighting Jinder Mahal anymore.
Yeah, no, because AJ's the champ now.
I guess that whole thing led to goddamn nothing.
Wrestling!
So, before we start, let's recount What are the rules for the drinking game? Every Brock Lesnar that Paul Heyman says that is 4 or plus syllables. Every dick shot for the belt, and every word Lesnar says. Let's begin. Brock Lesnar, drink number 1. Dick shot, drink number 2. Brock Lesnar, drink number 3. Brock Lesnar, drink number 4. And then at some point, Heyman needs to remind Brock Lesnar what numbers are. Which does not surprise me. Brock Lesnar, drink number 5. And then he starts bouncing because that's all fucking...
It's Brock.
That's all he knows how to do! I can punch and bounce.
Yeah, the one thing I know about this promo is at one point somebody, like, proposed, and so Heyman, like, started roasting the shit out of them.
That's happened right here, because the crowd starts chanting, "She said yes," and interrupts the whole thing, and it's pretty good, although I might have just thought that because I was a little tipsy.
A little plastered.
And then Heyman's like, "She only said yes because she's never seen a real man like my client. And don't interrupt me or I'll turn into Brock Lesnar." I think that's the gist of what he was saying.
Is Paul Heyman a shapeshifter?
No, he can just...
I hope so.
It's like Altered Beast. If he picks up the power-ups,
okay,
he gets all beefy. That makes more sense.
Out. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Every 3 months or so, Paul Heyman walks up to Brock Lesnar's coffin and goes, "Rise from your grave."
Oh.
I'd be okay with that.
All right, Brock Lesnar, drink number 6. And so Heyman's talking about AJ Styles, he's good. It's going to be like a Rocky movie come to life. So you admit that Lesnar's going to lose? Because he sure as shit ain't Rocky.
Yeah.
One more Brock Lesnar.
For good luck.
Drink number 7. And no words from Lesnar again. You know what? This time I'm happy, because 7 drinks is enough for me, I think.
I was gonna say, how plastered were you after that?
I do remember laughing at fucking nothing while watching the show, so there you go. Like, nothing was really happening, and I just broke out into laughter.
Was that before or after you joined the voice channel in my Discord? Okay. Were people understandably confused by this?
I didn't do it into the mic.
Okay. I see.
I'm not just gonna go into the mic for no fucking reason.
Are you sure?
I need to be a little more drunk to do that.
Okay.
I need to be like watching Ms. Velma's Incredible Christmas drunk.
Watching
which is probably...
What?
Oh,
don't worry about it.
I feel like I've opened Pandora's box.
That's a story for another time.
Let's continue about wrestling.
Point is, that's probably the drunkest I ever got, and I ended up just falling onto the floor and falling asleep. So we come back from commercials. The Shield's here. And they're being the Shield, and here comes the NMC, the New Miz Coalition, because I'm sick of saying the Miz and the Bar. I want to sing a fucking term for these guys already, god damn it. So start fighting, and Cesaro's titties get so red from getting chopped like 26 times by Dean. I thought that was worth noting, probably because I was drunk.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's time for Dean to be dead in the ring. And then at this point, Booker T just starts spending his entire time talking, going, "Man, Raw's so fucked at Survivor Series." That's all he's saying, pretty much. It's just, Raw's gonna get fucking killed, guys. Oh. Well, no, it might not be that bad. No, we're gonna get fucking massacred. Thanks, Booker T, for the vote of confidence. So everybody decides, let's just get in the ring and let's punch each other. And then the Bar just stops existing, because that happens whenever the Miz fights the Shield. They just eventually fade away into I don't know. So they converge on Miz, and he does what he does best.
Run away?
Well, first he begs for his life, then he runs away.
Ah.
But this time he runs the fuck away. He runs into the crowd, and he goes towards backstage land. He's done. He's legit just fucking done with this match. Commercials. Come back. Sheamus, he's getting dropped onto a fucking turnbuckle. So I guess Sheamus is gonna die.
Well, rip him.
And now everybody's gonna die, because Reigns does his stupid Rapukin punch. Gonna punch the ground like I'm doing a fireball with Glacius from the original Killer Instinct. You nailed it, Reigns. Good fucking job. Miz comes back and he tries to interrupt it, but you can't stop script mode. You just can't fucking stop it, man. So Miz tries to do it again, but this time Dean stops him. Don't ever, ever try to stop that shit. Miz is on the ground and he's surrounded. And the Bar, again, are just erased from reality at this point. So, fucking, they do their powerbomb thing. Shield wins. Big surprise. Guess what? We gotta see Kane kill Strowman again. Yep, I remember that happened.
Do you, though?
I remember it was a local garbage truck.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you double-checked?
I saw the license plate, motherfucker.
Okay.
I know those colors.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure.
So Kane says, I still remember the sound of that garbage truck, which is a phrase that will never not sound silly, Kane. I don't care how much red lighting you have. That sounds fucking dumb. I still remember the sound of that garbage truck as it pulled out of my neighborhood at 10:30 in the morning with all my trash. So fucking ominous, Kane. So, commercials come back. Angle's gonna be a dad now. And Jordan's gonna be like, no, Dad, this is my chance. I'll be fine. And he's like, but you were injured too. I learned from watching you or some shit. I'm just like you. It's all just boils down to put me in Coach Dad, Coach the Coach Dad. So, what's Kurt gonna do? He's gonna get interrupted by Stephanie McMahon, that's what. Oh, just make up your fucking mind, Angle. Even Stephanie McMahon is sick of this shit. So what's gonna happen?
I can't say nothing.
I'm sure you know.
Yeah, Dup, you want to take a guess?
Yeah, we have a surprise special guest. Who's it gonna be?
I have no idea.
It's time to play a game! It's Triple H!
Okay.
It's Shao Kahn! So yeah, Triple H comes out here and he's like, fuck you guys. Guess what? I'm the 5th member of Team Raw. And it's time to play the game or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Alright. Sure, I buy it.
That tracks.
It's all about the game and how you play it. That song's really dumb and I love it.
I don't remember any of the other lyrics.
Oh, come on.
Man, do you know how long it's been since I've heard Triple H's theme?
It's all about control, and if you can't take it, it's all about who's gonna pay it. It's all about pain and who's gonna make it.
Zen, are you still drunk from Monday?
No, the song is so dumb and hard to understand. I'm doing the best I can to both sound like it and recount the lyrics.
I am the game, no one can play me.
I am control, nobody can take me. I am heavy debts, no way you can pay me. I am the pain. Fuck, I don't care. Whatever, Jordan doesn't like it, but then he gets a shoulder from Shao Kahn, and then he eats a boot, and we're done. You know what? I'm okay with that.
I thought he also ate a pedigree.
He probably ate more. He got fucked up, that's what matters.
Jason Jordan went to the Triple H buffet and got all he could eat.
He found out who makes the pain. And it's Motorhead. Alright, so come back from commercials and Finn Balor time.
Oh.
Okay.
Where's this taking place again? Houston? What?
This is Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. Is Atlanta Balor Club?
Yes.
Interesting. So the only place that isn't Balor Club so far is Europe.
Well, no, it's the horrible, rotten carcass of royalist England. I'm sure as an Irishman, Finn Balor. Not too fond.
Not a fan.
Those terrible orange bastards. So, I forgot to mention that when Angle was talking to everybody, he was like, alright, Finn, you gotta work with Joe in a match to show me that you can work together, or some shit.
Sure.
So, at this point, I have no idea who they're gonna fight. My guess is Gallows and or Anderson.
I think
Guess
gone,
what?
though.
It's Gallows and or Anderson!
Oh, really? I thought they were gone.
No, I guess they're still here. I thought they were too, but it's like, who else would they fucking fight? They need another tag team to fight. There's only 3 tag teams here.
Yeah, I guess that tracks.
The other 2 fought, so fuck it. Bring out Gallows and or Anderson.
But which one is which?
I don't know. They're both Gallows and Anderson. They're both 50% Gallows and 50% Anderson. So, before the fight even starts, Joe and Finn are already fighting. So this is off to a great start. And I guess it is, actually, because Gallows and Anderson are trying stuff, but they both just get fucking demolished. So that little scuff at the beginning was just a bunch of shit because... Wow, this is no contest, man. It's not even like they're being greedy. No, Finn and Joe are just tagging each other in constantly.
Yeah, that tracks.
So fuck it.
I don't want to fight these guys, you do it. Nah, I don't want to fight these guys, you do it.
And then eventually Finn gets caught, and he's now doing his best impression of Dean Ambrose. And in my notes, I had to put in that he's stuck in the ring and getting fucked. Thanks, drunk me.
He's not the Dean Ambrose from the WWE comic who appears to be eating a cheeseburger while handcuffed.
That's the most Dean Ambrose thing I've ever heard of. So, finally, Joe gets in, and he's just doing work. And he clears the way so Finn can land his grand finale bullshit, and they win. Oh, I thought Gallows and Anderson would have won.
That'll happen one of these days, probably.
Oh, God, it's time for Alexa.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Enzo was back somehow.
No. Ugh. Alright, what do you have to say? I don't have any time to prepare for this match. Alexa, are you already spouting Johns? Jesus Christ, the match hasn't even fucking happened yet.
But did you know Mickie James is old?
Yes, I don't even think she's fighting Mickie James anymore, thanks. I hope that feud is dead and buried for fucking ever. It won't be. Yeah, I know. Anyways, commercials come back. We got 5 minutes in this show left, and we still have to do this big Kane versus Braun Strowman match. So that's a good sign.
I mean, that sounds like it could be interesting. Kane's alright. Braun sounds alright.
5 minutes, though. We got 5 minutes. So, fucking, we get our for the show. This match is exactly what you'd expect. It's just 2 slabs of beef slapping against each other. It's like a Street Fighter 4 match. And they're beating the shit out of each other. And I guess the match didn't even officially begin at this point.
Oh. Don't you just love when the bell never rings, so the match, like, never starts.
It can't end if it doesn't start.
But then, like, you get it, like, a pin and it gets counted, but the bell never rang. Like,
fucking ring the bell, god damn it. You've one job, and it's just a hit. It's just to go ding.
Also, yeah, why don't you just immediately ring the bell once a punch is thrown in these cases? Like, what?
I don't fucking know. So, I was too drunk at this point to really even know what the hell was happening. I was barely paying attention, but then Strowman just straight drops Kane through the ring. That shit just got ripped apart. That was kind of cool, and I remember that, but I don't remember who won. And that's how we end Raw.
I can look this up real quick. I searched up was typing in Braun Strowman, and like the fourth option it gave me was Braun Strowman dad.
But who's his dad, or is he a dad?
That's a good question. Well, it says here that Braun Strowman slams Kane and broke the reign, but I can't see who won.
Nobody wins.
Yep, it's just like Mario Party.
Oh, yeah. Actually, nobody won. There wasn't a pin. The bell never rang. The match ended in a draw.
So that was Raw.
Yeah, that's how we end Raw.
Great.
Woo! Yeah, no wonder you didn't remember who won.
Huh.
I don't remember anything that happened that night after that. I think I remember trying to play Cuphead, and then I, like, shut my computer off accidentally. I don't remember how.
I'm curious. I'm going to search up Braun Strowman dad real quick.
But yeah,
you know what we could do?
I guess I gotta rate Raw. It's 7 out of 10.
Oh, I guess his dad is a softball player? What? Okay.
I'm gonna give it a donut out of 10.
Welcome to God's family.
Out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. So how was SmackDown, Jeffrey?
Okay, well, first, two things. One, Braun Strowman's dad is just Braun Strowman with, like, less hair on top and darker skin.
Okay.
So it's Braun Strowman dressed as his dad.
Pretty much. Also, he's got less of a beard. But, and also, before we get to SmackDown, we should do the Patreon stuff.
Oh, right. We got a new one, but I don't have access to that stuff, so I don't know who.
Yeah. So.
Maybe you should pull that up, Jeffrey.
That's the thing. They posted their real name, so I don't know if they want me using that.
We could just say the first one.
So, thanks to Albus for the good thing, or
the big fat donation.
Yeah, so we can have this on Podbean, where if everything went right, Dup should have started the Podbean account, and this...
Okay, look. I need to attach... Either two things need to happen. Either I need to attach my bank account to the PayPal, because friggin' Podbean doesn't allow me to pay with PayPal. Or I need to transfer it to my own personal PayPal, then transfer it to my bank account.
Is Podbean the only, like, podcast host?
It's the most popular one.
Fair enough, I guess. I'm just surprised, like, there's none.
There's also friggin' Tindeck, I guess, and SoundCloud, and SoundCloud is...
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer one that has an RSS feed, so people can take us on...
Podbean has an RSS feed.
Well, good. Well, depending on Dup, this might be the first episode to come out brand new on...
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably gonna be the next one, because I have to edit this one!
Yeah. I have a lot of shit going on the next couple of days.
I'm gonna have to edit out the potential sounds of me eating during this recording.
But yeah, if you enjoy the show and would like to support us, feel free to go to patreon.clam.
Clown.
Clown.
Can we buy patreon.clown?
Well, we are a fucking clown-ass podcast, so I think that's rather appropriate.
If you wish to support us, you can go to patreon.com/sitesuncena and, I don't know, send us $1 or something.
Also, if you haven't already figured this out, we're on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
It's just Sites Uncena.
Yep. Also, I guess you could follow us individually on Twitter if you wanted to do that.
No, don't follow me on Twitter.
Why would you ever
or
follow
Zen.
me? Yeah.
Or Jack Grind, really. Yeah, don't follow any of us individually.
No. Follow Henry. He's my favorite member of the team.
Who?
Henry! Come on!
Yeah, you don't remember Henry?
He's my favorite part of Sites Uncena. He's the sexy one.
Just summarize SmackDown, Jack Grind. Oh no, did Discord die?
No.
Okay, no.
I'm dying.
I was scared.
I'm died.
I was scared. There was a very brief silence there. So I was worried that Discord died. Anyway, go!
So, SmackDown, am I right?
I'm assuming it happened.
Were the smacks down or up?
We'll get to that, maybe. So, SmackDown starts, and it's just Shane in the gorilla position with literally everybody on the roster just going like, we're the best, we're gonna win. Like, this is all of our reasons why we're going to beat Raw and be the best ever and, like, pump up. And, yeah. Also, I guess...
I love winning.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, they keep teasing that the Raw roster might actually retaliate. I'll believe it when I see it.
Do it? They've been saying that for like 5 goddamn weeks, I feel like.
So during this, they announced that Corbin and Sin Cara are going to have a match to see who fights The Miz on Sunday.
Okay, so I never brought this up before, but whenever you say Sin Cara, my mind immediately goes to Lin Cara.
Great. Also, did you know Sin Cara is Spanish for faceless?
I did see that stupid shit, yes.
It pops up every time.
Did you know?
There's also a graphic that played for 205 Live that was like, come celebrate Kalisto's birthday. And there's just a picture of Kalisto on the side, but his mask is kind of like loose on his head, so he looks really goofy.
Alright.
So, yeah, that happened. Also, hey, Shane McMahon, can you do me a favor, buddy? Please stop twerking!
I'm sorry?
So SmackDown's just the twerk off show, right? That's what I've gathered at this point.
Yeah. Because Kofi does it to taunt people, and then, like, the New Day in general did it in order to taunt Raw for watching? I don't know. And then Shane McMahon joined in? Again?
I am increasingly confused.
Oh, same.
Ah.
I mean, I don't pretend to understand.
So, we finally exit the gorilla position, and Daniel Bryan's coming out to the ring, and along the way his music just cuts out, and like 3 seconds of silence happens, and then a recap of that time Daniel Bryan got murdered by Kane happens.
Okay.
And then that ends, we get like another 5 seconds of silence, and then his music just starts blaring.
Okay.
It was a very fun moment for me watching this with headphones.
Was the audio clipping?
No, but like...
Damn it.
It's just very loud.
I wanted it to be clipping.
So Daniel Bryan mentions that we need to keep watch because Raw might attack tonight. Okay, guys. And then he starts going on some, like, SmackDown's gonna win because we love to win, and we love to fight, but also we love to win shit. Like...
Yep, I love winning and winning accessories.
Right. I forgot to mention this. in the opening. They added Cena to the SmackDown team for Survivor Series after SmackDown last week. Like, it just kind of like got posted on Twitter. It was like, hey, this is happening. What?
Well, maybe that's how they're going to do it. They're just going to, like, Photoshop Cena into shots of the match.
Yeah. So, anyways, out comes the WWE Champion. You know him. You love him. It's AJ Styles.
Well, from what you said, I don't know about the love him part.
Oh, we'll get to that. So, we get, I forget, it was either Daniel or the commentary, but somebody says Lesnar versus Styles is a dream match. Whose dream is this match?
That might have been my dream after I passed out from being drunk. I don't know.
Like, Styles is alright, but literally any match involving Brock Lesnar is my nightmare match. So, hey, Zed, can you do me a favor?
I suppose.
Can you give me an AJ Styles chant so I can properly give an idea of how this chant went on SmackDown?
Oh, no.
All right.
AJ Styles. No, like AJ Styles. That one.
Oh, very well.
AJ Styles. Clap, AJ Styles. AJ Styles. Clap, AJ Styles. AJ Styles. Clap, 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 clap. Like, I'm not even joking. There was two entirely different, like, or the same chant, but like going it around for some reason.
I refuse to join his rhythm of the chant. Fuck that. Mine's the better one.
I was laughing my ass off when that happened. So, AJ goes to talk, and Daniel's like, hey, since Brock Lesnar has his own advocate, would you like one? And AJ's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So, Daniel Bryan decides to be the Paul Heyman to AJ Styles. And, like, he's okay at it, but he only uses 4 syllables when saying AJ Styles, so he's actually garbage.
Come on, you gotta yell it out.
Yeah, it's gotta be AJ Styles. Or something like that.
It's gotta sound like you're always choking on butter.
So we get a quote from Daniel that's like, Brock has a tendency to quit, like when he quit the WWE, or when he quit to a half-ass knee at his biggest UFC show. Which, okay, that's actually a decent burn.
What?
Yeah.
Take a knee, my ass. That's a Twitter thing, right?
Yeah, the song Take a Knee, my ass, and then in parentheses,
okay.
I won't take a knee.
There you go, you stupid kids. I'm memeing. I'm eating you halfway.
So, AJ,
what?
Yeah. So, 15 minutes into the show, AJ Styles finally says something. And he says, hang on a second, Daniel. I can talk. I ain't no puppet like Lesnar. It's about as southern as I can go.
I ain't no puppet like Lesnar.
So,
like that?
I guess. So,
I'm very good at southern accents.
Gosh.
So, this promo does a really good job at selling me on AJ Styles. Daniel Bryan's real good. AJ Styles starts with a pretty decent burn. Daniel's entire part of it is basically just going like, if he doesn't win in the first like minute and a half, Brock Lesnar is just gonna get tired and quit because he just doesn't care and he quits a lot. And it's like everybody gets fatigued, and then AJ Styles ruins every bit of goodwill I had towards him because he says the line, "Fatigue makes queers of us all." Yeah.
Is he from the 1850s? Who fucking talks like that?
Got that.
Yeah, AJ Styles is my favorite Bloodborne character. Like, fucking come on. Nobody talks like
Anyways, tonight
well, people do, but usually they
ain't great.
They it's either by people self-identifying themselves or It's bad.
Well, I just mean the way he's using it makes it sound like he's fucking talking from an old-timey telegraph or some shit.
AJ Styles reporting from Mount Fuji.
AJ, how the fuck did you get to Mount Fuji?
Don't worry about it, Captain.
The glory of the land of the rising sun. Glorious Nippon.
I'm returning to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeehaw!
So he's actually a cowboy. He's like Aaron Black. He's actually a cowboy that just lives forever.
What is happening? I am extremely confused.
So am I. I'm watching... Oh, whatever.
Are you watching Street Fighter V again?
Yeah, but they cut to, like... It was a wide shot of the whole venue, and somebody was doing that stupid Ultra Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 4 Hadouken mode thing. And it's like, what the fuck is this garbage?
Oh, God, can we get back on track, please?
I guess, fine.
So,
Jack
we're
Ryan,
done
continue.
with the AJ Styles bit, because we find out that tonight the New Day are going to fight Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sure. Also, as I said last week, Charlotte and Natalya are going to fight for the women's title. And I actually remember this bit from last week because it confused the shit out of me, and it still confuses me. At Hell in a Cell, Natalya lost the match, but it was by disqualification because she hit Charlotte with a chair. So, they say, well, you're going to have another match with Charlotte, and you can't use chairs. But they don't make it like a no disqualification match or anything like that, so Charlotte could get... I'm confused.
Same.
Hey. Why is the Survivor Series theme song a Kid Rock song?
Fuck, don't thank Kid Rock, goddammit. Don't ever thank Kid Rock for anything.
Blake Shelton.
How is he sexy?
So, we go backstage again, and AJ's walking around, and then Jinder Mahal shows up. He's like, after Survivor Series, I'm going to defeat you and take back my WWE Championship because you're going to get your shit kicked in by Brock Lesnar. Okay.
Sure.
Maybe.
And after he walks away, AJ's like, what a nice boy.
Would you stop trying to sound southern?
Never.
Please.
Y'all. Just throw them all in there.
Anyways, next up is the Corbin and Sin Cara match for the U.S. Championship. And hey, did you know Sin Cara is Spanish for faceless?
Yes, I did know that.
So the match starts up, and before the commercials, Sin Cara has the momentum and like just can't stop, won't stop. And then when we come back from commercials, Sin Cara is dead in the middle of the ring.
Oh no, faceless!
So, Sin Cara's like entire thing during this match, because of course, is he's just doing a bunch of "if I mess up, I'm dead" lucha shit, and it's pretty good. But also, I'm very scared because it's Sin Cara. Because as my next note points out, Sin Cara botched a pin.
Only Sin Cara could do that.
Like he goes down to get the pin, and then misses Baron Corbin's like side or whatever with his arm, so he has to like feel around because he can't see due to the mask. It's real good, and by real good, I mean, how do you botch a pin?
Well, again, by being Sin Cara, he can botch anything.
So, like, other than that, this is actually a pretty decent match for Sin Cara, because, like, at one point he lands a moonsault outside the ring from the second rope, but then Baron Corbin lands an End of Days out of nowhere, and then he wins, and he gets a continuous quest to make the Miz call him Daddy.
He is an internet tough guy.
So, this is where we get a recap of the entire show from the last couple of weeks. For both Raw and SmackDown. Doing my job for me. And we go backstage, and Daniel is pissed as shit at Shane still for the Raw raid, but he promises to talk to you about it on Sunday. So, get interested in that cliffhanger, I guess.
I can't wait for them to talk.
So, next match is Charlotte versus Natalya, and the winner faces Alexa Bliss at Survivor Series. Okay.
Is that really winning?
So I do want to point out that this match, or SmackDown this week, takes place in Charlotte, wherever Charlotte is.
I believe that'd be North Carolina.
Okay, thank you. Which is the hometown of Ric Flair and Charlotte Flair. I wonder who's gonna win this title match. So Natalya starts the match by just sucker punching Charlotte, but she just kind of takes it in stride and beats the absolute shit out of Natalya instead. And then she just kind of dances around the ring and hits Natalya with like a dozen woo chops. And then boots her in the head, and she falls out of the ring, and now she's dead outside the ring. Poor form.
Well, I mean, it's different from being dead in the ring, at least.
Pretty much. So, Charlotte goes outside the ring, stands on top of the barricade, and decides that she wants to do a moonsault on Natalya, but Natalya gets up, grabs from under her, and then slams her in the ring post, and Charlotte lands so hard that it breaks the screen on the ring post.
Nailed it.
Ow.
Yeah. So, eventually Charlotte lands a big boot to the face and then puts Natalya in the figure four and she taps. I'm still not entirely sure who's actually hurt by the figure four because both of them look like they were in immense pain. But Charlotte's the women's champ now and she gets to face Alexa Bliss.
I'm sure that match will be incredibly interesting.
Probably. Anywho, Charlotte's very emotional because she wanted her hometown, and she's crying tears of joy in the middle of the ring, and she gets a "you deserve it," and like, you know what? Fine. This part's pretty all right. Like, I got nothing against this part, except for the dude who has a hashtag Soft Nation sign.
Never escape it.
Like, I could do without that guy, but the rest of this is pretty good.
Oh, God.
Why would you have that?
You're gonna see Enzo in your nightmares, Zen.
I don't see Enzo anywhere.
And I'm going to see Enzo when I watch Survivor Series.
Even when he's on screen, my mind just blanks him out.
Unless he's on the pre-show, in which case, depending, I might actually get you to watch the pre-show dub.
Depends on when it is.
5 p.m. tomorrow? I think.
Depends.
So, holy shit, Ric Flair shows up. And, like, I don't think Charlotte was told ahead of time because she's not a good enough actor to sell me on this. But, like, very emotional moment sort of thing. Like, I can't be a snarky asshole. Like, this is a very good feel-good moment. But, you know what I can be a snarky asshole about?
Oh boy,
the return to Murder Woods! Because we have to go see what the Bludgeon Brothers are up to.
Let's go kill another cameraman.
Okay.
So, they say whatever they say, and then turn around and they start walking away. Very peaceful. Except for, like, 2 seconds later, they turn around and they kill another cameraman. Also, I guess they finally debut next week. So,
I can't wait for them to just get tossed around in the ring.
Yeah, probably. Also, last week, the Usos had a match against Gable and Benjamin in which Gable took out Jay's knee, and it, like, Jay was hobbling around after the match. so it seemed like they were going to have to vacate the titles, but the Usos are completely okay, so I guess we're good for Survivor Series then. Anyways, there's a match between one of the Usos and Chad Gable. I have a hard time differentiating them because they are literally twins that have the same hairstyle, wear the same ring attire, sound incredibly similar. They are my Gallows Anderson.
I was gonna say I know the issue.
Except I can't make a funny joke out of it because it's the Uso the Uso.
The Uso.
Anyways,
they are a collective. They are the Uso.
Yeah. So I had to look at my phone to check my email because I've had a very important message come in, and when I stopped reading the message, which took about 15 seconds, the Uso won.
Okay.
So, immediately following that, they mention, or point out rather, that since Charlotte's the new champion, she's no longer part of the SmackDown women's team for the 5v5 elimination match, but they don't say who is now. So it's either Natalya, or there's probably some kind of big debut on Sunday.
It's John Cena.
Probably not.
It's Roman Reigns.
Also, hopefully not.
Yeah, his debut.
Brock Lesnar.
Yep, part of the women's team. This does remind me, though, that there's a rumor going around that before James Ellsworth decided he wanted out of the WWE, apparently Vince McMahon wanted to give him a title run at the women's title.
Just go away, you fuck. Nobody likes you.
Yeah.
God.
Except the way they, it's even worse. Because they were like, well, we're going to do a transgender thing.
Ah!
And SmackDown's just giving us all the treats this week.
And that's why James Ellsworth gets to fight at Mania for the women's title. It's probably for the best that James Ellsworth is gone. Anywho, we go...
Man, wrestling's bad.
Yeah. So we go backstage again.
I think it's bad, actually.
It could be good. Fucking Super Saiyans coming out of cereal boxes and garbage goes, that's good, but shit like this...
Do note, this is completely a rumor. This is not confirmed a thing that actually happened or was planned on happening, but it could also explain why James Ellsworth suddenly vanished and then also got released 2 days later. So we go backstage again to Kevin and Sami sitting around in their locker room, and they're very angry that they aren't part of Survivor Series. So they get themselves pumped up, and they're angry, and then we go immediately back to the ring, and it's time for the New Day versus Kevin and Sami.
Okay.
So, Kevin and Sami need time to get to the gorilla position, right?
Sure.
So the New Day have to cut a promo, and, there's two parts I remember of it. One is the line, between the three of the Shield, they have 13 title reigns. Between the three of us, we have 27. But, 20 of them were Kofi. Kofi's the best.
Get carried, you motherfuckers.
And then the basic gist of the New Day's promo was, we're going to beat the Shield because we have yet to break up as a team. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So they showed a commercial for Total Divas, and holy shit, it's weird as hell hearing Lana just talk normally. Kind of forget often that the Russian accent is a thing they play up. So, I have 2 notes about this match. One of them is that I forgot to take notes during the match because it was great, and I was too busy watching the match. And then the other note was that the New Day at one point used a fastball special.
So you take out the monster from Monster Hunter.
So, who do you think wins this match out of the New Day and Kevin and Sammy?
Kevin and Sammy?
I'll be the fucking nonconformist and say the New Day.
Nobody wins because, oh no, the Shield are here. Who would have thunk?
Oh boy.
Also, the Shield are wearing these stupid, shitty shirts where it's like, the right side is the generic red Raw shirt that they wear at Survivor Series, and then the other side is like the Shield logo. So they're just wearing a shirt that's like red like on one half, and then half of a logo, and then black on the other half.
Great fashion sense.
Yeah. Also, they have partially surrounded the ring.
God damn it. Why is that their thing? It's so stupid!
To be fair, they do have Roman on, like, in front of the ramp, which is probably the farthest, or, like, where you want to have people. But, the 3 members of the Shield, like, get up on the ring, and they start staring down the 5 of the guys in the ring. And then Kevin and Sammy roll out so the Shield can just start stomping down on the New Day. And then,
not their fucking problem.
Pretty much. So the Usos come out to help, and then, oh shit, the Bar are here to fight.
Just bring everybody out. Just get everybody in the fucking ring.
And then we go backstage, and oh shit, the women are here too. And then they go into the ladies' locker room, and they start beating the shit out of the SmackDown women. And then waves upon waves upon waves of people from Raw start coming down the ramp with Kurt Angle, and it just turns into a brawl.
I'm sure I don't know who half those fucking people are, because I only see like 10 people ever.
I'm pretty certain it was all, except for Titus O'Neil and one other person who I can't remember, it was all people who are going to be on Survivor Series. And I haven't practiced this at all, so this is going to be fun because somebody else comes out of the ring and it's because Strowman's just here to wreck everyone. So eventually, after this huge mess of a fight, the Shield grab Shane and they like triple power bomb him, pick him up, drag him around the ring to show him like everybody in SmackDown just like dead either in or outside of the ring as Raw celebrates, and then they pick him up again and they hit him with another triple power bomb, and that's the end of SmackDown.
Do they do the stupid fucking Cracker Jack box ring pose?
No.
Damn it.
They
haven't been doing that for a while.
You mean like the thing where they put their fists up and together, right? Okay,
yeah.
So yeah, that's how SmackDown ended, and Survivor Series seems like it might be fun. I hope to God it's fun, because that's a 4-hour show I have to watch.
I hope it's better than TLC at least.
Yeah. So, all things considered, SmackDown was pretty alright this week. Pretty good, actually. Other than the part where Sin Cara botched a pin and AJ Styles being AJ Styles. I think I'd give it like an 8.
Alright.
Do you want to rate it something, Dup?
I'm gonna give it a Game Master Anthony birthday party out of 10.
What?
Have you never seen that
No,
before?
I have.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Where it's
yeah, I know, because everyone got in the ring, so everyone got in there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
Anyways, this has been another episode of Sights Unseen.
Did you get it, Jeffrey? Jeffrey,
I've been your host, Jet Grind. With
it,
me, Tom and Scissors. Shut up!
Actually, wait, no, what do you rate SmackDown?
What do I rate it?
Yeah.
I rated a fuck Aquaman out of 10.
What does that have to do with anything?
It has everything to do with everything.